something nobody tells you and something that no one prepares you for, especially as you start to move up in your career and in your life, is that you have to reconcile your scarcity mindset if you grew up with one and change it to one of abundance. In my household, I definitely grew up with a scarcity mindset. We were constantly worried about whether we were going to make our rent, pay our bills. I was evicted twice my first semester of college. I literally had, a meal plan to the, university cafeteria or whatever. And it was my job every day. I brought fruit and like snacks home to like the one room motel that my entire family was living in, right? Because we had just gotten evicted. We didn't have anywhere to live. We were living in a hotel. My hourly job as a photographer at the moment was how we were paying for that hotel. Anyways, whole different story. But once I got out of college, moved to New York City, started my career, started to make a little money, I'm in a completely different environment, right? I'm surrounded by abundance. And, I think one of the clearest ways you see this is in food and dining situations, because I would go to these really nice dinners, and anyone who's been in this environment knows that like, it's all there for you, right? You can have as much alcohol as you want. You can eat as much as you want. You can have as much chocolate cake at the end as you want, right? And I honestly struggled to like reconcile that in the beginning, because when you're not used to having much, when everything sort of gets opened up and ripped open and you feel like you can do all these different things, right? It can be easy to honestly be paralyzed by it, So I don't know if this is making sense to anybody, but I guess like if you are coming from a certain place and you have certain ambitions to getting to another place in your life that's maybe more abundant, more rich, more wealthy, whatever that means for you, when you get there, just know that one of the things you're going to have to deal with is reconciling and changing your mindset in terms of resources and money and food and access to things from one of scarcity to one of abundance.